We are the Babyface and the Heel, and this is the Amazing Tre and Pop podcast. And today we're going to be talking about,
Friday Night Smackdown.
and later on we're going to bring it to you a new segment that we call "What is your favorite?" All right, so Tre, kick us off. What was the lineup for SmackDown?
The lineup for SmackDown, like the matches?
Yeah,
Matches. Ooh. There's not too many matches, but they're good matches. I can't lie, they're kind of good matches, except for this first match I'm about to do. And they're not in order, just for you to know, because they're not in order. So the first match, Giovanni Vinci against Apollo Crews. 3 seconds. Apollo Crews rolled Giovanni Vinci up and won. Like, nobody was expecting that. For his SmackDown debut, nobody was expecting that. You want to take it off now?
I agree. Like no one expected Giovanni to come out. He's had promos. He's had a couple different trailers now. He literally comes out, and the very first thing he does is
Is
he
lose.
loses in 3 seconds in
Yeah,
almost record timing. He
I
gets
think that
pinned.
is record
It's
time.
got to be. I mean, the match is 3 seconds long. You have to
His
take three
theme
seconds
song,
to pin
he
a
couldn't
guy.
even take the theme song off.
Couldn't do it. So it was interesting to say the least.
Yes.
It was quite an uneventful yet eventful SmackDown debut for him. So it was. I, we have to see going forward. We'll have to see. He seems like, or I hope he's going to be one of those really good B-listing wrestlers who has good storylines. But right now, Apollo Crews pin you in 3 seconds. Yeah, no.
And Apollo Crews went from WWE
Mm-hmm.
back to something else. Back
NXT.
to
Yeah, it was
WWE.
NXT. He went to NXT,
Yes.
then back to WWF. He was on the amateur card for NXT for a while. He has the talent. He has the moves. He doesn't have the promos. I think he doesn't have the. He can't talk.
He can't talk.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. For sure. All right. Second match.
Second match, we're gonna talk about the eight man tag team match. Sorry, I said that wrong. We are back from a transition. Next match, 8-man tag team match. It was DIY and Street Profits. They're on one team versus the Bloodline. Jacob 52 is the enforcer now. I just want you guys to know that he's incredible. Do you think he's incredible?
Listen, he is my favorite wrestler right now. I enjoy. He is violent. I enjoy watching his matches because you know he is going to do something out of this world. I don't know what he was doing in JPW, but I was not a fan of his. I'm not a fan of NJPW for it. I like the matches. I watch it every once in a while, but I don't stick to it the way I do WWE, right? And so I really don't get a chance to watch his matches. But now that I'm watching him in WWE, I got to go watch those NJPW matches because I just feel as though those are going to be incredible. And I need to go back and watch some of that so I can truly appreciate his greatness because
Yeah,
he is amazing right now. Yeah.
he is truly.
Yeah. So
He
what happened in the match?
So what happened in the match? There's a lot. Of course, Jacob Fatu got the pin. Of course. I mean, who wouldn't get the pin? Except for Jacob Fatu on the bloodline. Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa. I'm going totally off track. Topic. Tonga Loa and Tama Tonga are not that good. Can you agree with that?
No, I'm not agreeing with you. I
Why?
like both of those guys too. I enjoy what they have brought to the bloodline. The intensity, the violence, it is really good actually. In a wrestling way. I'm not talking about true violence, of course, right? But in an entertainment way. But it to me is they have done a really good job of bringing a new level of intensity, a new level of wrestling to the bloodline, something that we didn't have with Jimmy and Jay. Jimmy and Jay were not this type of
That they
characters.
didn't want to be violent.
Mm-mm,
Jimmy and Jay, they weren't that violent. Plus,
mm-mm.
they were friends. Before they broke up, they were
Well,
friends.
they're brothers.
Yes,
I mean, they're twin brothers.
they have to be friends.
Right, they gotta be friends. Right. Oh,
Cut that
excuse me.
out.
I'll cut it. I'll edit
Okay.
that. Okay.
Editor, edit that out.
So one of the things that I was interested in while watching the match was when it first began, it was almost a 8-man tornado tag match.
Yes.
I would have loved to see an 8-man tornado
Tornado
tag
tag
match.
match.
I think that would be great. It would be insane.
Yes.
I mean, guys jumping all over the place, guys being double teamed, guys being 4-on-1. I just feel as if there was a level of
Intensity.
that would be just epic if those 8 guys could get in the ring at the same time and just fight all over the arena, all over the backstage, all end up coming back together.
That basically is
Oh,
backstage brawl.
oh, I mean, it could turn into it, then come back because you got to pin in the ring for a tornado tag match. So come back to the ring and in the there, but everywhere you got guys flipping off of the stage and on top. I mean, off of Titantron, just everything. I think those 8 guys could put on the greatest match of 2024 if they did a tornado tag style match.
Yes.
It would be insane.
That would be insane. And I'm not lying with you. That would be
Hmm.
insane.
Hmm.
That'd be entertaining to watch.
Yes.
From that, that'd be entertaining to watch.
Yeah, it's got potential. I want to see. I'm telling
Yeah.
you right now, Bad Blood, 8 versus 8, that match right there. But you can't do that because I'm sure it's going to be
Cody.
Cody and Sokoa. Yeah, I know.
But it's probably not going to be a belt match.
It's gonna have to be. Cody fights. It's got to be for a belt. I know he does a tag team every once in a while, but if Cody wrestles, it's got to be for the belt. Especially if it's gonna be at Bad Blood, right? I mean, him and Metro
Enforcer.
Boomin are doing all of the videos together. All they've done a couple of commercials together. It can't be anything but Cody Rhodes for the title against, and I'm going to say, I'm assuming it's going to be Solo Sikoa.
Okay.
So I know, spoiler alert, they do have a match on next Friday for the tag
Steel
belt
cage.
in the steel cage, which
That's going to be
I will say,
entertaining.
tell me how you feel about that one.
That's going to be entertaining. That's probably going to be the match of 2024. That's going to be entertaining. And it's not even steel cage season. They're just doing a random steel cage so no people interfere.
Yeah.
But they still could interfere if they came with the bloodline and then they hit under the ring. They still could interfere by doing that.
Yes, I'm excited. I want to see this on Monday. I think it's going to be a great match on Monday, and it all stems from this bloodline tag match that with DIY and um, the Street Profits. Man, I forgot their names that quick. And the Street Profits. So it all stems from that. I can't wait to see Monday's match. All right, what's the next match for on SmackDown? Because we've kind of bounced around a little bit now. We went from the middle of a match in the middle to a match at the end. Now let's go to another match.
Bailey versus Tiffany Stratton.
Yeah, good match.
Yes, good match, good match.
Bailey is putting together some great match. Now she left for a while. Now that she's come back, she's putting together a lot of good matches. Are you changing it up?
Yes.
She's been putting together a lot of great matches, and I'm enjoying it. And I say that because the one thing that you want to see from Bailey all the time is her putting together great matches, right? Once you get a chance to see her, you know it's going to be a good match. Every single time after that, it's a good match. I know back when she was hugging everybody, Bailey, the hugger, she was putting on great matches then. But I feel as though since she has kind of gone on this run of being the heel and now back to being a baby face, she has put together great matches since
Yes.
then. What do you think?
Yeah, I totally agree with you. What? And I feel. Do you agree she's a heel now?
No, no. She's definitely a baby face now. Because of the breakup that she had with uh Sky
Io
and
Sky.
Sky. Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Once they had the breakup with that group, she
And
was
that
a
was
baby
like
face for a time.
Backlash France.
Yeah, that was a great. And once she had that breakup, it was great. And they talk about her behind her back and all that kind of stuff because they were talking in Japanese. Yeah. Once that stopped and she went to the Bailey that she is now. Great baby face. Yeah, I
And
like
I
it.
think she did better alone
Yes.
than with the tag team.
I think so. I think so. I think she's doing much better now than she. Well, I don't say much better. That's not true. She's
A
just.
little bit better.
I like her. I like her character now. I like what she's doing now more than I liked it when she was with that group. What was the name of that group? It is. We're gonna have to look
Damage
it up.
control.
Damage Control. Thank you. I knew you knew. Yes. So Damage Control. So she's. I like her better now. All right. Next match.
Next match, A-Town Down versus KO. Not a handicap match.
No.
What's the type of match it's called?
It's not a handicap match. It's a
No.
1v1v1 or
Yes.
triple
Triple
threat.
threat match, man.
Triple threat. Yeah.
I forgot that name.
But no, so the triple threat match. Of course, it sounds like it should be a
Handicap match.
handicap match. A Town Down versus Kevin Owens, but it's not, right? Because
I was surprised that it was a
yeah.
triple threat match.
Well, I like the fact that it was because now we already knew that A Town Down was on the way out, right? They're
Yeah.
not going to be together much longer, and so this is just another chink in the armor to death by a thousand cuts. Well, here's another cut because now they have to wrestle against each other.
Yes.
And yes, we can go at Kevin Owens and we can try to beat him up, but who's going to pin him? Because that person gets
Because
the
they took
victory.
him off.
Mm-hmm.
They took him off. And then Kevin Owens hit one stunner.
Yep.
Grayson Waller.
Mm-hmm.
He broke the pin up. Hit him with a pop-up powerbomb. Pinned Grayson Waller, the person who didn't get the pop-up powerbomb.
Mm-hmm.
The one who got the stunner, pinned him. It was over. And then a post-match beatdown, we don't really see that too much or too often. A post-match beatdown, we don't really see that too often. But post-match beatdowns actually hurt. I agree.
You think so?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So
Sometimes they do get personal.
I was surprised that they went after him post match. I felt as if they were just gonna argue with each other and that was gonna be that.
And they did.
And they did, but they kind of made up at the same time because of the post match
Beatdown.
beatdown, right? But then again, it's Kevin Owens.
Yes.
His character is like, okay, I got my victory. I beat you guys up during my victory. I'm moving on.
And then when they beat him up, he beat him up.
Right. So I like Kevin Owens' character now. I like the fact that he got the chance to go up for the belt. I like the fact that they're continuing his storylines. They're doing exactly what they should be with him. And having him basically going up against two guys at once, it shows yet again he is worthy of the shot that he just got at Kevin.
Yes.
It does Dusty
Cody.
Rhodes, Cody
Cody
Rhodes,
Rhodes.
at Cody Rhodes, yeah.
Dusty Rhodes is his father?
Yeah, Dusty Rhodes is no. Dusty Rhodes is his brother, his father.
Oh.
His father. I'm tripping. Goldust is his brother.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. All right. Last match.
Last match, Chelsea Green versus Meechin. Chelsea Green won, of course, because of the interfere. Again.
Yeah, Piper is always helping her out. That you know what? Let me say this. Since I'm glad she dropped the name Dual Drop or wherever she was before Dewdrop. Yeah, I'm glad she dropped that name. It was a terrible name. I am so glad she is with Chelsea Green because let Chelsea Green do all the talking and then Piper be the enforcer. Perfect role for her.
Chelsea Green could be the high flyer.
Mm-hmm.
Then Dewdrop, I'm just gonna call her Dewdrop because
Oh, because Piper is Piper.
Piper
Yeah.
Niven.
Piper Niven, yeah.
Yes, Piper Niven. Piper. I'm just gonna call her Piper. Um, she can be the enforcer as Chelsea Green's the high flyer.
Right. Yeah. And then Meechin coming back strong the way she is.
And she fights in NXT.
Yes.
So she gets practice before her big match.
Yeah, when we were watching NXT on Tuesday, I was thinking like, oh, this is Meechin. She's like, she's here. Okay. So she's gonna be bouncing back between SmackDown and NXT, and I like that.
Like Pete Dunne.
She's been out a while, like Pete Dunne, right? And they're the way they're mixing it up with NXT right now really evolves those storylines in NXT as well. And there's some good wrestling that's happening out of it because the Pete Dunne, we're gonna have to do a NXT podcast this week because we gotta talk about the storylines coming out with Joe Hendrick and Trick Williams, Ethan Page. Like it's some great storylines that are happening down in NXT right now. The Chase U storyline, all that we're gonna have to do. I'm liking it what's happening down in NXT, but we'll save that for another day.
Yes.
All right, cool. All right, so we're trying something new now, and this next segment is called
What's your favorite?
All right, so we're gonna have an opportunity. He's gonna ask me one question about what is my favorite, and it could be anything he wants to ask me, and I'm gonna ask him the question as well. What's his favorite? Now we do not tell each other what the question is going to be, so now we have to think about it for a little bit and then answer the question. So here we go. You go. I'll go first this time.
Okay.
All right. So I want to know right now who is your favorite WWE wrestler and why.
Ooh, that's actually a hard question. I like John Cena. He's retiring. That's gonna be a sad one in 2025. So I want to see John Cena in Survivor Series, and he is, which is gonna be a good thing because he needs a Survivor Series win. So, what's my favorite wrestler and why?
Mm-hmm.
Favorite wrestler, I used to think Cody Rhodes. I forgot. Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes is my favorite wrestler. And why? Cody Rhodes is just pretty cool. I like him. What's your favorite wrestler's theme song?
Oh, so is this current or is this
Any of his
or all time?
all time.
So I'll answer both.
Mhm.
Oh, okay. So current, current. I would say Joe Hendry.
Joe Hendry.
I don't know
We went to
why.
NXT.
I know. Listen, I believe in Joe
Joe
Hendry.
Hendry.
Like I don't know what it is about it, but I just love like him coming to the ring, he's cheesing, the music is playing, the crowd is singing along with him. Ah, okay. So I'm cheating a little bit. So I said I'm answering in two parts. So that was my first one. That's my current wrestler. But of all time, obviously the Stone Cold's glass breaking is like
Oh
right,
my god.
or the Rocks. You know what the Rock
Can
is
you
cooking,
tell?
right? You know what I'm saying?
The Rock
Like those entries
is cooking.
are amazing. But I'm gonna go with and because the fact that he complained about it, then after complaining that the crowd was not cheering for him and singing his song, they are now singing it to the top of their lungs. I'm going with Randy Orton.
Wow.
Yes. Oh, yes. I love
Wow.
hearing the crowd sing his song. Like to me, it's incredible. It's a great song to begin with, but the fact that he's like, I hear voices in my head, and they're telling me like
They
the voice
talk
that they talk
today.
to
They
me, talk to
youngster.
me. Oh, I love it. So I love his theme music. I think it's absolutely amazing. And the fact that the crowds are singing it now, it's perfect. It's great. All right.
Actually have two all-time
I'm going to
favorites.
answer the question. Go ahead. Answer the
Yes,
question.
two all-time favorites.
Okay.
Number one is Undertaker, completely random.
Okay.
I think it's intimidating when he comes to the ring.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of cool. I mean, you agree with that?
I agree with that. Yes.
And my second, you said it earlier, Stone Cold Steve
Yeah,
Austin.
of course. Yes, it's just the glass breaking, the music playing, him coming down to it is awesome. The fact that he never changed that entire run
Yes.
was awesome. Where The Rock had a couple of changes in there or whatever. I love the fact that it didn't matter. Stone Cold's music was Stone Cold's music. He still used it. What was it? WrestleMania 2 years ago when he came out to involve Kevin Owens.
No, it
Still,
was last year actually.
oh, it was 2 years ago. I think it
Oh,
was two. But anyhow, he was still using it then, which I thought was awesome.
awesome.
All right, so that's all we have for today.
You want to do one more question though?
No, we'll do one each time, remember? And then next time. So if you have it, save it. So next time you ask that question, okay? All right. Take us away. Send us off.
We are the Amazing Tre and Pops, the Babyface and Heels signing out.
Yeah.